All right, so we begin this morning with 3 Americans who were wrongfully imprisoned in Russia. They are back on U.S. soil. They made a brief stop at Joint Base Andrews before arriving in San Antonio to undergo medical assessments. Former prisoner Paul Whelan talked about his improbable journey home.
It didn't feel real until we were flying over England. I'm a British citizen, Irish citizen, Canadian, and American. So as we came over England and I looked down, that's when it became real. We flew over Ireland, then Canada, into America, and then I knew I was home.
Well, along with Whelan, Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich and radio reporter Alsu Kurmasheva were freed as part of an extensive prisoner exchange. U.S. green card holder and Kremlin critic Vladimir Kara-Murza was also released. The complicated deal involved 6 other countries. And last night, there were hugs and tears as the former prisoners reunited with their families for the first time since their release. Earlier in the day, the families spoke with their loved ones on a phone call from the Oval Office.
Алло? Алло, пап?
Да, Катюшечка, это ты?
Да, пап, привет.
Привет, маленький.
Привет, хорошо тебя слышать.
Вы там где?
We're in the Oval Office.
No one is strong enough for this. I was sure I'm going to die in prison.
Well, President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris joined the families on the tarmac at Andrews, marking the end of their ordeal. And this is the largest prisoner exchange with Russia since the Cold War.
My job is to make sure, number one, they don't get them. And if they do, we get them back. I don't buy this idea that you're going to let these people rot in jail because other people may be captured.
But former President Donald Trump hit back at the exchange, writing on Truth Social, quote, "We never make good deals at anything, but especially hostage swaps." Nancy Cordes has more.
Good morning. What an emotional sight at Joint Base Andrews, close to midnight, as these 3 Americans returned to their families and to American soil. One by one, Paul Whelan, Evan Gershkovich, Alsu Kurmasheva, all got off of the plane that had taken them from Ankara, Turkey, a tarmac where they were exchanged for prisoners from 7 different countries, and boarded that plane with U.S. government personnel to come back here to the U.S. They were embraced by the president, by the vice president, their families. Gershkovich even picked up his mother at one point. So much joy on their faces as they were reunited. And we heard from Evan Gershkovich and from Paul Whelan afterwards, talking a little bit about their ordeal and how happy they were to be home. Paul Whelan heading to Texas now to a U.S. military medical facility to be examined. He was in captivity for 5.5 years, and his family said yesterday that it's going to take some time for him to reintegrate into society. They said that he lost his home, that he lost his job while he was imprisoned wrongly. The U.S. has always maintained in Russia, accused of espionage after he traveled to Russia to attend the wedding of a friend. This very delicate negotiation, which President Biden described as a diplomatic feat, involved a half a dozen countries exchanging prisoners. The U.S. released 3 Russians who had been accused of fraud and cyber crimes. The real linchpin was a Russian being held in Germany that Russian President Vladimir Putin really wanted to get back. He had been serving a life sentence for murder, and he was really key to this deal. It was clear that the Russians were not going to release Whelan in particular unless they got this individual back. Anne Marie?
Nancy, thank you.